Well, howdy, y'all. Today, I wanted to get something off my chest and talk about something that somebody had said to me yesterday, and it was all about that they love what I'm doing here, but they don't think they can do it, and they want to do it real bad, but they keep getting this but in their head, and I call that stinking thinking. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about stinking thinking. Okay, you know when you're sitting around and you're listening to them voices in your head and you're talking back and forth about, well, I can't do this and why can't I do this? Well, then there's this and then there's that, and you get all of that, what I call stinking thinking, racking your brain. You know, a lot of people think I'm crazy for being 60 years old and just all of a sudden starting over, you know? Well, the way I see it is I only get to live once. And I figured I was in pretty good enough shape to make this happen. So why not? And, you know, even if I'm not in that good a shape, what's to stop me? You know, look at Maverick. Maverick's a prime example, y'all. Got cancer, beat cancer. He's got a trach, you know, he can't do a lot like a lot of people would expect him just to lay down, you know, just to sit in his house and do nothing. And he's younger than I am, but he's you know, medically he's a lot worse shape. And look at what he's doing, you know. He just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I watch you, and I did it. So here he is, you know, and I'm over here helping him, and you know, I'm getting paid a little bit of cash, so I'm getting a little bit of work out of it and helping him achieve his dream, therefore helping me achieve my dream, which is, you know, to have this farmstead or this gemstead rocking, and you know, have some chickens and have some animals and some hogs and you know, and be able to pretty much keep sustaining, you know, and be able to live it on my terms, not on somebody else's terms. And that's what a lot of people do in life. They go get the 9-to-5 job or 7 to 4:30 or whatever, and they just live that life, and then it burns them out. And then 30 years later, all of a sudden that company that they've worked for 30 years all of a sudden lays them off. Oh, well, sorry, I know you're only a couple years from retirement, but you know, you're too old now and we don't need you anymore. So therefore you just spent 30 years working for somebody, doing one job your whole life, and now you don't know nothing. And now you're at a point where you're in your 50s or 60s, and you want to retire, but now you can't. Because why? Some other company or some other Joe Blow decided to, we don't need you anymore. You're too old. You know, we got young minds coming in, and they don't have to pay the retirement. You know, I watched a bunch of my uncles go through that, you know, working for Oldsmobile for years. And just before retirement, they tried to fire them. Well, thankfully, they had the union. The union saved them. And they were able to get their nice, comfortable retirement that they have worked so hard for. But the fact that they did that, you know, 40 years working for these companies, and then all of a sudden, oh, sorry, we don't need you. You know, I mean, what kind of crazy stuff is that? So, hence the stinking thinking. So, you know, this person I talked to about this, or that I didn't really talk to them a whole lot. I just heard them talking about it. And they were like, oh, can't do that. Gary, how can you do that? I said, well, because I made a choice, and I said, well, you know what? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to live life on my terms, you know, whatever years I've got left. You know, I don't know how many I got left. I mean, I don't know if I got 10 or 20 or who knows? I might make it to 90. I don't know. You know, either way, those last years I'm going to make happen. I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to live my life on my terms. You know, I'm going to wake up every day and be happy like I am, and be positive, and I'm gonna wake up each day and go, you know what, today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna make something of it. And I'm gonna do something about it. So every day, like this morning, I woke up this morning, I had pains that I didn't know I could have in places that I didn't know was possible to have pain. And I've been through some serious wrecks, y'all. You know, a couple of really bad accidents. Actually 4 or 5 really bad accidents. And I shouldn't be here. So, you know, and those wrecks right there kind of changed my brain about, you know, why am I still struggling every day to go to work, you know? And granted, I've worked for myself for the majority of my life. But still, there goes back to that point of you've got this still trying to figure out how to survive every day, you know, and not being comfortable enough financially to do anything. Well, you know, if you go out there and you find what you want to do, make it happen. It's not that hard. Yeah, there's downs. I mean, come on, I get ups and downs all the time. I try not to let them rattle my chain, you know, just like, you know, these next couple of months, you know, YouTube is down low, but I'm not gonna whine and cry about it. I'm gonna go out and make something different. So, you know, again, I'm still out here working, and I don't mind working. In fact, I have found that this backhoe does more for me than just move dirt around and make a few dollars, you know. It's my happy place. It's my peace, you know. I can get in there and start digging a hole, and I don't care if I dig a hole for 3 hours and spend $20 on fuel and have to fill it all back in. You know what? That was 20 bucks that I didn't have to spend on any kind of other self-medicating practices to get my brain right, you know, or to help me relax and chill, you know. I'm gonna call it now equipment therapy. Because you know what, you can get in there and just put the music on and just get in your own little world and just do your thing and be happy, you know. And just get in practice, and you know, it's got an air seat, got heat, got AC, got stereo. What else do you need? Get to sit there and dig a hole and have some fun with it, you know. So like I said, I enjoy that. And like today, you know, I spent about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours over there digging dirt out for Maverick to make his pad for his you know, for his motor home to be on there. And man, that was all cool. You know, we went over there today, and there's Mr. Sean. See if we can stop and say hi. Looks like he's just getting home from work too.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Hello.
So, you know, make that your happy place, y'all. Find something that makes you happy and go do it. You know, I tell a lot of young people in the world, find something you love to do. You know, there's, in fact, let me restart all over with that one. A lot of people will tell you, find something you love to do and you'll never work a day in your life, right? Well, I say find something you love to do and be the boss. Learn how to make money at it. You know, you'd be surprised the craziest things out there you can make money at and make a nice, comfortable living with it. And if you do it right, you can retire that way. And retire doing it your way, not somebody else's way. And praying that they don't fire you when you get too old to, you know, to get there, you know? So go out and do that, y'all. Go out and hug somebody and be nice every single day. I don't care what it takes, be nice. On your bad days and you don't feel like being nice, just kind of stay away from folks. Go get in your own bubble and be happy. So, again, some of y'all had made some comments about y'all don't like watching me just fix the backhoe. Well, and you don't like watching me just dig a hole. Well, you know, this is my channel and this is what I do. You know, and some days that's going to be that way. But, you know, I hope that y'all don't take offense to this, but you know, this is the vlog of what I'm doing out here in my daily life. And sometimes it's fixing a backhoe. Sometimes it's working on a four-wheeler. Sometimes it's just digging a hole. Sometimes it's you know, clearing some land. Sometimes it's helping friends. I appreciate you watching every day, and But, you know, just think about that. Sometimes that's just what it is. And, you know, if you can stick with me through the thick and the thin, then great. If you can't, well, I understand. And I'm not going to be a hater about it, all right? That's just not my nature, one. And two, it doesn't do me any good to go around hating, you know, for no reason. You know, this is what I do, and this is what I love to do. So again, YouTube is providing me something I love to do to make money. Well, sometimes the money's great, sometimes the money's not so great. It is what it is, and it'll get better with time. You know, so, you know, we knew last year when we moved up here, we were struggling bad. We only had a few thousand subscribers, and we were struggling bad. We didn't even know where we were going to land yet, you know. We just knew we were here, and we were going to figure out and make something happen. And going to keep going with that. Sean and them, same way. You know, they knew where they were going to, they actually had their property when they got up here.
You know, I got to say something real quick. A wise man told me once, it's your choice to wake up every day and if you're going to have a good day or not. So that's a choice. Wake up in the morning, am I going to have a good day today? Yes, sir.
See, every day is a choice. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You can wake up and feeling like teetotal crap and the worst day you thought you ever had, like this morning. That was one of the worst ones I've had in a long time, feeling body-wise. But I decided, no, I'm going to make this a good day somehow, some way. I forced myself to get up and get motivated, and I did it. And it turned out to be a pretty good day. We got some concrete poured, and y'all be seeing that here soon. We got Maverick culvert fixed. Life is pretty good. So, you know, if you hear me whine every now and then, sorry, it just happens. You know what? Sometimes you just got to talk to somebody and get it off your chest. Hence blogging on the YouTube channel. And if you know, have some sympathy for some other folks. You never know. Somebody might be going through something and having a bad day. Help them pick up. You know, help them boost them up. It's not always about you. Not always about someone else either. But if you can make somebody's day a little bit better, isn't that a better way to live every day? We get the whole world to do that. Man, even if you do it 2 days a week, the whole world starts doing that. And look how much better the whole world is. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go for today. And y'all think about that. Remember, don't get stuck in your head with stinking thinking. Because all of those negative thoughts can burn you out, man. And they can cost you a dream. So if you think you can't, I promise you, you can. So go out there, hug somebody, love somebody, show somebody some kindness. And get out of your own brain. Get out of your own head. Get out of the stinking thinking. All right, till next time, y'all. I love you. We'll see y'all then.